Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Jiangkou. And today we have just walked across the new bridge here after walking from, where are we? Way down here somewhere. We've done about 7 kilometers walking so far. I'm exhausted. It's another warm day. It looks like we might get a little bit of rain soon, hopefully, to cool the place off. So today we're actually going to walk along the riverfront here in GaoYao. Take you for a walk along there and just have a look at a few different places. So we have, in the eastern end of GaoYao here, we have this village here, which we looked at maybe a couple of months ago now, which has all been painted up. They've had a heap of work going on down the front here. So we're going to go for a walk through here, and we're going to wind up at the village, way down at the other bridge down there, and have a look at how the work's going out there. But before we start, we just thought we might have a little look down here. So this is where all this work's been going on, and it looks like down here they're building a walking and cycle path, which from up here looks like it is actually going a long way back around through this way. I'm hopeful that this is going to wind up way down at the other bridge, down the eastern end of the city, which, no, we can't see that from here. This bridge is in the way. But I've often thought that it'd be really nice to have, so we've got this path runs right along the river over on the Guangzhou side, right along the river from basically bridge to bridge and further. Always thought it'd be really nice to have the same on this side of the river, so that you could actually do a circuit. So my home is way over here somewhere, and we could ride right along the river on the other side of the other side of the river, come over the furthest bridge, and then ride back down along this side and get right back to the river over here. But we'll see. I don't know how far this cycle path that they're building, a walking way, is going to be, but I'm hopeful that they're actually going to do that. That'd be really, really cool. So when we were down here last, a couple of months back, all of this area was under construction. There is still some construction. This little bit right here is still under construction, but it looks like they've largely finished down the other end. So we're going to go have a look. And it also looks, actually, we'll leave that till we get up closer. There is something else that they're doing which looks like they're doing. Hopefully they are, because if they do what I think they might be doing, it's going to be a really, really positive thing for this area. And she is a very, very warm day today. As we so there is another place, sort of between this village and the other village, there is another area, which is the main reason I've actually come over to do this walk today. They've built a huge big beach area along in front of GaoYao there, which has been all over social media here in Jiangkou the last few days. So we're going to go and have a look at that, because that looks like another really, really good thing. So as we wander through all the places we visit, we will put locations for Google Maps, so that you can follow us along and see where we are. We'll try and get the names. Actually, let's pull out my phone now. We're going to use this where's my map app? We'll try and get the name of where we are now. So this area is called, okay, I can't actually get a name for this area. I can't find the correct name for it. But we have this this area which is still under construction. I don't know what they're going to do here, whether they're going to turf this or concrete it or tile it. But I guess we'll find out as time goes on. I love they've got all these poles in the ground for, I don't know whether they're going to have electricity running through here and have lighted pillars or something through there, but a lot of them, someone's come along and put fake flowers in the top of them. I don't know how well we can see that in the camera. I'm not going to walk over there because it's all still a construction area. We'll try and find our way down to the riverside once we get past these first couple of buildings. So this over this side here, all this concrete area here is all new, so they've put in a huge big parking area here. And then, as we saw last time, all these buildings have been painted up bright colours. I do like it. I love this mural on the side of this building. I'm guessing this must be a restaurant. In fact, yeah, that area at the back, the yellow, that looks like a large eating area. But yeah, I imagine a seafood restaurant. Well, river food restaurant. I don't know. When you buy fish and stuff here, I don't know how much of the fish is actually sort of imported from the coast and how much of it is directly from the river here. But wow, this place this has changed so much. I remember that when I first got here, the first time I came for a walk through here, this was really dirty and horrible, and a lot of sort of factory stuff and whatnot out here, a lot of industry stuff. Still a bit of industry over to our left here, but they've really cleaned this up. Looks like we're going to have a little coffee and tea place in here. It looks so good. Looks nice. And then here we're going to walk down, get down to the riverfront and have a look at how things have progressed along here. So from the bridge, it looked really good. So we've got the guys working down on the cycle/walkway down here. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that, see how far it winds up going through. It is still the May Day holiday. It is day 5 of the May Day holiday. There's still stuff happening out at the Xijiang Village at the moment, but we're not there today. We've done, well, 3 of the 4 days out there, and I'm just bloody exhausted. It's been, and even the day that we weren't out there, we're off doing other things, did a lot of walking and stuff, so it's been a long, hard-working sort of holiday. I do like these tiered gardens they've put in along the edge of the roadway here. So I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly, I'm pretty sure this just sloped down to the riverbank. So they've actually dug all this away and made this area. So we have this beautiful flowered area down here, and then big town square type area. We are, how are we looking for time now? It's around about, I think, oh, okay, so it's 1:20 in the afternoon. So there's not going to be a lot of people around. They will have all had lunch and mostly be off in bed having an afternoon rest, I would imagine, especially on a hot day like today. But we do have a few people down this way. We'll go for a little wander. Let's just have a look. Got a sign here. Looks like we have some English underneath. Please do not trample on it. Keep off the plants. And we can see here people haven't paid any attention. Maybe actually the sign looks really new, so maybe those little path areas that look like people have walked through, that was done before the signs got put up. But no, this area looks really nice. One thing I would look at doing if I was in charge would be getting some shelters of some kind so that people can come and sit down here in the sun during the day and have a bit of shade and stuff to protect themselves. This does look really, really good. So we do have a few people down here taking photos and stuff. So now we'll wander over this way. It actually looks like, so just in front of us here, so we've got the main river over on our right here, but then in here we've got another sort of piece of river. I think from memory this one is called the Xijiang River, which we're walking up towards now, which I must get on the map and find out if this is actually the same piece of water that runs through Xijiang, the town of Xijiang. But generally, once you're down here, you have to wander right the way up here. There's road bridges up here, which means it's quite a walk to get anywhere. We have some kids down here having a good time doing some craft, some painting and the like. So yeah, we have to wander right up here to the bridge up here to get over the river, but it looks like over here they're building a new bridge. Whether or not it's going to be a road bridge, I actually don't think it will. I've got a feeling if this is going to be a bridge, I've got a feeling this might just be a footbridge and cycle bridge. I could be wrong on that. I'm just taking a guess by there's not really much in the way of roadway for it to connect up to, apart from this little touristy road down the bottom. But that'd be really handy, so you can walk from here straight over this bit of river and get over to the other side without having this fairly substantial walk right the way up this way. Just better connection, and this bridge is I don't even think it's this one. I think we actually have to walk up to the next bridge if we want to walk over. I don't think this first bridge has a footpath on it. Right, we're going to get back up this way just because we try and get out of the sun a little bit. That is really cooking me standing out in the sun. It's just sort of feels like it's intensified a little bit. I also have some fish traps being dried out here. Wow, that's a long unit. Catch plenty of fish in there. Okay. All right, so that area is looking really good. So we're going to leave you there for the minute, and we will, can we carry on this way? I don't know. Yeah, we're going to turn off the camera there, and once we get over this bridge, we're going to walk along the river, and then we'll be back as we find points of interest. We'll be back to show you some more, so don't go away. Okay, so we're now walking over the Xijiang River. We've actually not walked, we were going to walk down to the next bridge you can see over that way, which has a walkway. I've decided I have no energy to walk all that far, so we're just sticking right to the side of the road in the cycle path here on this nearer bridge, which is quite busy. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of trucks coming over here, so we're keeping ourselves well and truly over to the right. Just over this way, over the top of that building there, we have a little tower We walked up there a while back, and then beyond there, behind there, is Golden Elephant Mountain, which is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful spot to go and climb up. It's a really, really nice walk up through there. But we're nearly over this bridge now. It's a do have what looks like a bit of rain over this way. Hope that's coming this way. I'm going to get around the corner here, find a little shop and grab a cold drink. I should grab a couple of cold drinks. We're going to sit down and have a drink and chuck another one in the bag to carry with us as we carry on. But yeah, she's warm out here. This bridge is not a bridge I would normally walk over. Normally I like to go over this other bridge where they do have the footpath, but just too tired. Okay, so we're going to go down here. We're going to find a little shop, sit down, have a drink, and then head back down to the main river and see what else we can find as we wander along that way. So don't go away. We'll be back with you soon. Well, we've just had a drink, and as we were getting up to leave, we started to hear some thunder in the distance, and she is now raining. We've just stopped in here. Under this cover here, we've got electric charging area here, which we are getting behind. We're going to still continue on. We've got the umbrella up. We're going to keep on walking because I don't think the rain's going to last too long, although it may get a little bit heavier soon. Oh, looks like we have a looks like a bookstall over behind us. China Post is the name I can see up on the sign here. So we're not going to go in there because we've got the umbrella up and camera and everything. It's too difficult, but yeah, lots of books for sale in there along by the riverfront. Yeah, I sort of knew there were some clouds gathering. I thought we might get a bit of rain, and I was right. Here it is. So we're going to continue wandering. What have we got happening over here? Looks like we've got a camera booth set up behind us here. Maybe for doing passport photos and ID photos and that sort of thing. So all that whole area, it's all China Post tents up. So they must be out just providing some sort of public service, which is really good of them. So we're going to carry on wandering down this way towards this new beach area. And as we were on wow, I can hear that thunder roaring up above us. Actually, just turn our camera around here. All of this area here in front of us here is fairly newly done buildings. They actually look really good. I think, just from looking from a distance from where we are, it looks like there's a lot of eating places in there, restaurants, maybe a bar or something like that along the way. Not entirely sure. But it looks really good, really nice looking buildings. But we're going to carry on our way, so stick with us. There's plenty more still to come if we can dodge this rain. There was actually over the, as I was walking sort of down to the other bridge over the other side of the river there, I could see quite a good crowd of people over at this beach area. But now, by the time we get there, the place may well be empty because of this weather. Everybody may well have raced off home, so we'll see how we go. We'll have a look around there anyway. Might be better with no people around, so stick with us, more to come. Okay, so we're a little bit further up the river now. Just down below us here is where we had the fireworks during Chinese New Year. Just up the top here is where we bought the fireworks and then came down here to set everything off. We've just Stopped under this little shelter here. It's not actually raining here at the moment. I'm quite okay to walk. But we've got sort of cloud up here. This sort of looks like it's heading this way, and then higher up the clouds look like they're heading this way. And back this way, so just over, where are we? Here, I don't know if you can see that little red light on top of the building. That's actually the temperature, telling us it is 28, 29 degrees at the moment. And the mountains up the back of Guangzhou, we've just watched them disappear behind this huge rain burst that looks like it's heading our way. So we're going to stay under this shelter for a few minutes, just see what's happening with that. Because while I've got an umbrella with me, I don't want to get caught out in a real downpour, not with cameras on my back and drone over my shoulder and stuff. So we're going to just chill out here. Wow, that looks amazing. There are a few boats heading up and down the river, but a lot of them still tied up along the shoreline. Yeah, still May Day holiday. We've still got another day of holiday, so a lot of the boats are at rest. Not a lot of traffic on the river. So that rain we can see over there actually looks like we've got another big rain squall over this way. But I'm just watching the buildings between us and that rainstorm. It doesn't seem to be heading our direction. I think it's actually heading over to our right. So we might be okay to keep going. Over this side, we've got a bit of blue sky starting to appear between the clouds. So hopefully we've seen the worst of it. But just having a look down this way, just try and see if we've got another of these shelters around, that if I leave here, I've got somewhere to get to. Right, we might keep wandering. We'll try and get ourselves down to this beach area while it's not raining and hope that there's some shelter down there in case it does start to rain really heavy. So stick with us. We'll be back with you when we get down to this beach area. Okay, so we've now stopped at a bus stop. We've got the mountains starting to reappear from behind this rain over the other side of the river. It's still really heavy rain over this way, and we can see it. Where are we? Where's the bridge? It's coming, looks like it's coming up the river from the bridge direction. So we're going to hang around here for a minute. Just in the last 5 minutes, the wind has really picked up. Just 10 minutes ago, I was thinking, wow, we've had enough rain to make it really humid and sticky, but not enough rain to cool the place down. And then this wind picked up. It's beautiful here at the moment. Over here, we've got this building with the temperature on it that has dropped from, I think it was 29 when we looked at it 5 minutes ago. We're down to 24 now. It's dropped that quickly. It's really feeling nice. So I have all new car parking area down here. Over here we have had that bike path that we saw back at, wow, that was some lightning out there, I think. I caught out of the corner of my eye, which maybe we caught it in the camera, I'm not sure. But yeah, it looks like this bike path is carrying right the way along. So that will be really good. Just watching that bridge, it doesn't look like the rain's coming towards us. It looks like it's shooting off over the river and back over the back. So this beach area is just down the path here, another couple of 100 meters. So we'll pick up the old umbrella here, and we're going to carry on our way. We're going to risk it, but I'm a little bit nervous with that. That wind's really blowing. I don't know that if I have to put up my umbrella because it starts raining again, I don't know that it's going to do very much good. It's been a lot of thunder over on our right. Actually, there's a fair bit of thunder over to our left as well, actually, over the backside of GaoYao. So, yeah, it's one of them days. It's one thing I would recommend if you come to China, whether it's to visit or to live, especially in the southern part of China, you know, this part of the world, buy an umbrella and take an umbrella with you every day, because even on what today was a really, really hot day, it quickly turns into these sort of tropical storm type things really, really quickly. Okay, looks like we're going to go down, yeah, we're going to duck down this way, down this little roadway here. And this is all this new area down here. Which, as I say, yeah, this has been all over social media the last few days here in Jiangkou. And from what I've seen, it looks really good. There's still a bit of construction stuff going on down here. Wow, look at how black these clouds are back up here. They look amazing. So as we look down this way, we do still have a bit of construction. Oh, we've got another big parking area down here. And yeah, still a lot of work going on, but wow, even with that weather, it looks like we've still got quite a number of people down here, which is really good. So this is all raised up well above the river height. One of the really frequent comments that have been coming in under all the videos for this stuff is, well, yeah, it's all well and good, but what happens next time the river floods? Which, you know, a lot of this, when the river does flood, if it floods again like it did last year, this will all be underwater. But I think it'll be okay. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. So nice big sandy area here with a little beachy umbrella sort of thing here. Chuck some chairs around there. You got a little table in the middle to put your drinks on. What have we got out this way? So steps going further down. So here we have China Fisheries Law Enforcement Office down here. I was trying to see what this other boat down here, this looks more like some sort of a tourist thing. Maybe they've got a little floating restaurant or something in there. Have a look if we can see. No, that looks like seating. Maybe they're doing ferry rides up and down the river. We'll have to find out about that one. We'll come back another day when the weather's a little bit more conducive to being out walking around and looking around the place. And have a bit more of a look of what's going on. So from here down to the lower sand area, got a nice little slide area here for the kids. More of these umbrellas in the sand. And then look at this, this comes right the way. Sticks out here, we've got a nice little covered tunnel area, which, how's that rain looking now? I think we're okay. It's all clearing off from around the bridge area there, so I think it is heading away from us. But no, it looks really good. Okay, we're going to get back down onto the roadway up here, because we've got another area further around the way, which we'll go have a little look at and see what else we can find down this way. Actually, we're going to stay down the bottom, or we're going to go, it looks like we've got stuff up the top there as well. We might stick with down the bottom way here first and see what we've got as we go down this way. Wow, I'm impressed with that rain passing through. There's still plenty of people down here enjoying the place. It's really good to see. And then down here we have another big sandy area. Way up the step. So looks like we have some kind of a rock wall down the bottom here. We'll go and have a little look. As always, little veggie garden down the bottom here. Maybe, is it a, no, maybe not. Maybe that's just the tracks where the machinery's been working. Wow, that looks really good. Really, really nice. They've done a good job here. So we're going to go up. So they've got a, so up at the road level here, we've got a viewing platform, and then looks like they've got a heap of shops that they've put in underneath the viewing platform area. So we're going to get up there and have a little look. But it's a, yeah, really nice area. Great work. Great work, GaoYao. You've done good. I like it. Hey. So we've got music coming from up above us. I think that's probably going to be all eating areas. We'll soon see once we get up there. Oh, there's my favourite car, Xiaomi. So yes, a really good job. So we see some machinery up ahead of us here. So they are still doing work down here. It's not all complete yet. But no, they've done a great job. So between the village that we started off in here and now this beach area and the village up ahead of us, which we're going to, once we've finished here, we're going to carry on up that way where we've seen lots of work being done. We're going to go and see how that's progressed, whether they've almost finished working up in that area or if they've still got more to go. We're going to check all that out as well before we finish up. So we've still got a bit more walking to do. Right, let's zoom around to our left here, head up underneath here and have a look at what's going on under here. So we can see heaps of tables and chairs up. We've even got a little sandy area here for the kids to play in while the parents are up having a coffee or something to eat. See some young ones digging holes with their shovels and hopefully having a grand old time. And then here we come underneath the cover here. So yeah, okay, lots of little food and drink shops. Plenty of tables out on the left to come and sit down in. Wow, it's really nice. The claw machines, you've always got these things everywhere you go. Anywhere there's an empty shop, they chuck them in, fill up the space. Plenty of drinks machines. Wow, and look at that. So we can see the mountains pretty well there now. We've got this cloud here that's run right down the mountains. It's sitting right over the city. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Oh, we got some toys for the kids to play with on the beach there. More snack stuff. It's all looking very, very nice. All right, now we're going to, oh, so we've got toilets here, so they've put in public toilets in the area, very good. So we're going to jump up the top here now and have a little look at the whole place from the viewing platform up at the road level. Yeah, they're doing really well here. GaoYao, I've always sort of felt was a little bit, I don't know, a little bit lacking compared, you know, you see all the work that's happening over in Guangzhou and out in Dinghu, but GaoYao's always felt to me like it's a little bit stagnant. There's not a whole lot of stuff happening, but this is really, really good to see. So there we go, starting right up the end there with the big black clouds in the background. Heading down and right the way along. It's really nice. That'll be great for the kids. They're going to love that. Heading right up this end. With the ships of the backdrop. So we're heading next to the little village. So we've got the main rail bridge over here. We're going to head beyond that, a few hundred yards beyond there, have a look at the next village before we finish up. So don't go anywhere. There will be plenty more to come. Okay, so we are heading towards, whoa, bird just flew right in front of my face. So we're heading towards the railway bridge over here. Our journey is almost over. The skies have totally cleared up. The view of the mountains over there 100% clearer now. Apart from over here, where we've got clouds sitting right on the mountains. That looks absolutely amazing. Let's spin our camera around, see if we can't zoom in on here a little bit. And yeah, those white clouds sitting right up this end of the mountains looks amazing. But back over this way where 10 minutes ago the sky was black, it's cleared up a whole lot. So it looks like hopefully we've seen the last of the rain. And yeah, so we're heading towards this bridge. We'll get over the other side. We're about, the distance we are from the bridge now is about the distance on the other side of the bridge we have to walk to get to our last little village area. The last area that we're going to have a look at. Which, yeah, if you saw the earlier video over here, which if I remember will get linked into the description, you'll know that there was a heap of work. Oh, they've got all the road closed off here. No cars, not even bikes allowed up here. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on, whether there's something happening up here for the May Day holiday, or it's just because of all of this work that's going on. So we have a big entrance statement here, under construction, heading into this area. Looks like we're going to have some sort of maybe a tourism office in there. And then, yeah, big opening statement as people are coming in this way. Okay, so it's not closed off for bikes, it's just closed off for cars. The sign did say no bikes, but Obviously nobody paying much attention to that one. Oh, she's been a long, long walk today. We must have done somewhere between 10 and 12 kilometers, I think. Probably got another 2 kilometers total walking to do. And then we can get home and rest. So here's the railway bridge in front of us now. Just had a really long freight train pounding over here. It's a busy bridge. There's a lot of trains go over here. A lot of cars go over the bridge above as well. It's a yeah, very well used bridge, this one. All right, we're going to shut off there. We'll be back with you once we get down to the village. So stick around. One more place to go and visit, and then it's home time. Okay, so here we are now heading down into Shangqingwan Village. So we're now right at the western end of GaoYao. Actually, it's sort of the western end of the town area. I don't actually know how far to the west GaoYao actually extends, but as far as I know, it's the western end of GaoYao. So we'll get down here and have a look at how things are progressing with all of the work that they're doing down here. They've done a lot in, well, not even 6 months, I don't think, since they've been working on this area. So the first thing we see down here, the pink building down here, is the old Catholic church done by Matteo Ricci, Italian Jesuit preacher, I believe. Oh wow, so this area over in front of us, last time we were here with the pink flowers on top, that was still all under construction. Looks like they have they completed? No, they're still working on it. It's not finished yet. There's still more work to be done, but it's looking good. Oh wow, look at this here now. Huge improvements going on here. Oh wow, so we have more shops on the way in here. Wow, this looks unbelievable. Wow. So good. Such a huge improvement. So this is the little coffee shop. And then wandering around here, we have that temple up the back that was being constructed as well. So we'll duck down here first. No, we won't. We'll duck up. No, we'll duck down here. So this is all the new area here, which is still under construction. But that's looking fabulous, looking really nice in there. Wow, they've done a great job. Looks amazing. And then here's this old new bridge. Okay, let's let's duck ourselves up a level and go and wander down towards this new temple. Oh wow, look at this, this here is newly opened. So it looks like a food place here. Look at the woodwork on here. It looks absolutely stunning. Really, oh wow, and look at the inside of here. So nice little place to come and grab something to eat. That's absolutely beautiful. Really well done. And then this woodwork out the front, this is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice. This is, oh, there's more. Okay, no, we're not actually going to go up the top there. We've done that before. We're going to go wander up this way because there's more places that are open that were not open last time we were here. So this, over on our left, is another new shop, China Co-op. And then here we have this new, I don't know, it looks like a temple type building. Looking absolutely fabulous. Still not quite done yet. So in here, okay, looks like we have some traditional sort of Chinese clothing, artwork, bags for sale, and that building, that's just looks absolutely stunning. Really, really nice. Looking back up this way, lots of work, so we've still got work going on down there. We're not going to wander up that way. But wow, the place is looking fantastic. Really, really good. Doesn't look like there's much going on up the way. Wow, I'm so impressed with everything that's being done out here to make the place somewhere people want to come and visit. All right, let's head up the, wow, these are steep steps, these ones. All right, be careful with the footing as we go up here. Oi. Very, very steep. Look at this place, wow. So nice. And then over to our left, all these old buildings being fixed up. Lots of work going on, so this is all going to carry on through this second level between all the buildings through here. Wow. It is just looking better and better every time I come out here. Oh, can't get around that way. We go around this side. Oh, we've got live music happening down here somewhere, have we? Where is that coming from? I can't tell. Okay, let's wander down this way. So here's this area over here, still under construction, but looking really, really good. Now I can't wait till I finish all this area off. We've got more new buildings being constructed up through here. So much going on. It's really, really looking good. the kid was ready to put the camera down and wait for me to walk past, but I walked around behind him. So yeah, I'm really impressed as we see everything moving on here. Okay, we're going to head back over towards the bridge, get ourselves heading back towards home, but we will, let's go for a walk back through this way on our way back through. I hope that music playing's not going to cause copyright stuff on the video. Oh, so here's the back of this coffee shop. So yeah, we're going to leave you there, and we'll be back with you once we're back up onto the bridge, heading back over towards Guangzhou. So don't go away, a little bit more to come. Stick around. Okay, so we're now on the Western Bridge, heading back home after that really long walk. We've got the railway line on our left here, the river out on our right, a few boats going up and down, but not nearly as busy as it normally is. It'll be back to normal tomorrow. Everything will be opening up. All the places have been shut for the May Day holiday. Back to work tomorrow. We're back out to school tomorrow. So that's a little look at some of what's happening over the GaoYao side of the river here. There's heaps of stuff going on, really good to see. Been watching lots of development going on here in Guangzhou, out in Dinghu for a long time, whereas GaoYao seems to be having very little happening. It's good to see stuff finally starting to move along, and some development happening out there. I don't know what else they've got planned, but I hope there's plenty more happening, because you know, when I hear about, you know, I've mentioned before that Shangqing is very much a sort of tourist center for Chinese people, not so much for foreigners, but everybody I hear of who's coming to visit Shangqing is either visiting Guangzhou, Dinghu for Dinghu Mountain, or going out to Sihui for the jade markets. But I don't really hear much about anybody heading over here to GaoYao. So yeah, hopefully they keep developing, keep pumping some money in, try and make the place look a bit better, and offer more services, more tourism type attractions, get more people coming in over there, spending a bit more money, help them up their income a bit. It's really good to see things are starting off. I hope they keep going. But for now, we've got maybe another kilometre to walk home. So we're going to sign off there, get ourselves home, and try and relax a little bit before we start getting ready, head back out to school tomorrow and start doing classes. So if you've enjoyed this, hit that like button, share with friends, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Questions or comments, hit us up down there in the comment section. If there's anything you would like to learn about life here in China, in Guangdong, especially here in Shangqing, again, hit us up down there in the comment section. If you come up with a good idea for a video, we'll go away, do the research, and bring you the information you ask for. We have got a couple of things people have asked about that I'm sort of looking into, so keep an eye out for them coming up. Make sure you subscribe. But for now, I'm ready to stop talking, get home and chill out for a little while before we sit back on the computer and carry on with editing. But for now, thanks for watching everybody. Stay safe. We will see you all in the next one. Cheers.